Greetings all, DVS Monkey here. As you can see, it's done. Studio side of my studio/office is now completely redone, and I had to make some changes to the office side as well. I'm pretty stoked. It came out better than I thought it was going to. The blue paint that I got, what was it, dark cobalt blue. I mean, it looked decent on the little paper swatch or whatever they call those things, samples, but as far as going on the wall, I wasn't sure what it was gonna look like, because it always looks different than it does on the piece of paper. The thing that kind of sucked, well, everything about painting sucks, let's just be real. I got everything out, I taped everything this time, because last time when I did the red and all that stuff, I didn't tape anything and I got frickin' paint all over the place. So everything, all the borders got taped. I put plastic down on the floor, had that taped off, and the paint that I got, supposed to be paint and primer in one, only got to do one coat. All right, I didn't have that illusion that that was actually what was going to happen, and that's not what happened. I ended up having to do definitely I'm going to say 2.5 to 3 coats, because I sort of went over a lot of stuff more than twice. And I only got very minimal. I made one mistake with the roller when I turned around and I bashed the side of the white wall. And once I moved all the furniture, I could see, because I knew it was all hidden by all the furniture, so I didn't give a shit what it looked like down below there. That was bad, yes, shame on me. And there was freaking red paint all over the white baseboard. So I decided to be a good boy and be thorough about it. So I taped everything off, and today I went back and I touched up all the white where it was supposed to be white, where I got blue all over it and there was still some red, and touched up the ceiling where I went over with the blue because of the frickin' awful popcorn ceiling shit, and I fixed the baseboard. Got all that done. Didn't take that long, except that I had to go buy a paintbrush. I thought I had a paintbrush, but I didn't. Then I ended up changing a few things, and I am in the corner. Like if you go back here, this is the corner. And I got a corner shelf that I remember seeing at Target. So I went back there and they only had one, and it wasn't black, it was white. So when I brought that home yesterday, first thing I did was I went into the garage and I sprayed it with black Plasti Dip. Figured that way it'll hold the light on there that much better. So this red glow that's behind me, well, it is red, but it looks different because of the blue wall. It's a little hue light. It's just sort of like a half dome, whatever, and it goes back there and I can change the color, and I thought it looked good with the red. It took me 2 days. I started yesterday, probably around, we'll just say noon, and I stopped at like 7:58 so that I could watch Svengoolie, and I let it dry overnight, and then today I picked it back up with the paint and putting everything back together, and then hanging the shit that I wanted to hang, and it's all very minimal. I wasn't going to put anything on the walls, but then it just looked like I was in front of a blue screen, and I didn't like that. Now that I have everything hung and the lights sort of controlled, I kind of dig the way this looks. So this is the studio now. This is the DVS Monkey studio side of the office, and it's going to be that way for a while because I'm freaking beat, man. That took a lot out of me. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I did. Okay. So I'll just give you the grand overview here. All right, so one of the big changes is that I moved the little tchotchke holder thing. So I just didn't like it over there in the corner, and it just sort of messed everything up. Then the only other thing that I changed on this side was that I hung up my motivational poster over there instead of on the other side of the wall. Now, over here, I put the battery station right back where it was. Everything went right back in there. And then I moved this thing, the 8 cubby table thingamajigger, over to here, and I got rid of the keyboard, and I still don't know what I'm going to do with that. Again, I put the little table here, and then I put the tripod there, so that's not going to move, and I won't keep hitting it because it's right behind my chair. And then you can see what I did with the light there, just sort of resting it on there. Now, I took that and I put that there, and this can spin around, and I can do what I got to do with the light. And then this was my magnifying light LED, and I need to have that for shit that I got to do. So I thought, you know what, I'll just put it on that table. The only two pieces of art, well, if you want to call it that, the picture my wife drew me 10 years ago, or 11 years ago now, and my DVS monkey clock. That's it. And then here you can see Hugo the light down on that little corner piece. And then I just sort of have the plugs run behind the chair so I don't trip over them. As far as art goes, it's kind of hard to see because of the glass reflecting and everything, but basically I took two of my own pictures of, and again, you can't see it, but trust me, they're gorgeous because I took them. They were two different sunsets at Virginia Beach, and you know, they always say print your work out, so I printed them out because I have a big printer, and I framed them, and I decided that they should go up on the wall as a minimal sort of a thing. And then I moved the lamp over to there instead of right there, and that's it. That's 2 days worth of work, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Okay, so that's it. That's the DVS Monkey's new studio look. Let me know what you think. I mean, I dig it, so I kind of don't give a shit what you think, because it's not like I'm gonna change it. But no, seriously, I would like to know what you think. You know, this is the way I work. Just, I get a wild hair up my butt, and I think, you know, that'd be kind of neat to do. And it goes into my head, and the next thing you know, I'm out buying shit and ripping stuff off the wall. So this basically, you know, I started putting videos up there, what was it, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, when I started thinking about doing this. And here we are, it's Sunday night. I'm doing laundry. I just had dinner, and I'm done, and it's good to go. Fortunately, the temperature went down today, so I was able to keep the window open all day because it really reeks like paint in here. So hopefully that'll go away soon. So here you are, we're all done. And that's it. Now we'll get back to our regular scheduled programming of, you know, other stupid videos of me blathering on about dumb shit. That's it. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. And remember, kids, forward and up.